Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Tuesday, December the 6th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room. And I share my screen all day long, and then I get live on the mic at 9 a.m. and up to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you'd like to take a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is the link you can use, and you click on the link, and you will see a promo code there. Everything we have to offer, our premium service for on an annual basis, it would work out to a little over $5 a day. All right, well, this has been quite frankly, a spectacular day, and Holly really shone today. Don't want to miss out on a couple of the things that she did. Got into Tillys. Let me just bring up Tillys, T-L-Y-S. I'm going to put it up here. T-L-Y-S, Tillys. And, Tillys had an incredible run. If you take a look at the daily chart, this was the earnings. And, I missed this. This just was a fantastic rise all day long. And I flat out just missed it. I mean, I saw it, but I just couldn't seem to get a good entry, or what I considered was a good entry. And then it had a nice follow through the day later. And then yesterday, finally, some profit taking. But look at today. It is still very strong. And Holly alerted Tillys right here. Let me get onto a 15-minute chart. Make it a little bit bigger. Holly alerted right there, 1379. Look where it hit, 1479. So actually a dollar. I'm not saying you could have got in right here and right at the top. In fact, I waited. Typically I like to wait for a break of the whole number, but this time I took it right at 14, and I traded some out at 1437, and then as it started coming down up in this area. So just was a really excellent trade from Holly. Zion, another one. Still in this one. Zion, the alert was at 4113. Now, a lot of these banks, I believe this is an all-time high. If it's not, I didn't go back maybe far enough on my charts, but couldn't see any resistance anywhere. And by the way, there are so many of these banks making all-time highs. A lot of the banks that I'm not too familiar with, some of these mid-range banks as CSFL, FRME. We traded QB yesterday. It's absolutely astounding, all of these banks doing this. So anyway, Holly alerted to Zion at, let me bring it up again, right here at 4113. And I got into the trade fairly soon after that. 4118 is where I took the trade. And I sold some out at 4147 in this area here. And now I'm still holding on. And, just an awesome trade. Really stress-free. I mean, look at the 15 minutes. There's not one red candle. Just an awesome stress-free trade. However, let's take a look at the trade of the day for me. Wasn't Holly. This was actually a swing trade for me. I got into the trade yesterday late at right at 1:30. Actually, it was 129. Took the trade right here. It was interesting for me to see this one because on this day right here, so this is 2 days ago. All right, see that candle there? Actually, if you look in the pre-market, it was actually up to about $1.47 in the pre-market on this day, and then it just basically gave it all up. Now, I read the news that day, and the news to me looked fantastic. But you know what? It didn't really do anything. And in fact, it basically gave it up. Remember, the pre-market high was up around here at 147, and it just gave it all up. The market opened. It opened right there, and then it just closed lower. Anyway, yesterday it had the pop over $1 again, and so I got interested. A lot of people in the room were talking about it. So I definitely got interested in it again, and I basically said, if it can get over this spike right there, which was about $1, I think about $1.20, I'd be definitely interested. So it took that out, and so let's bring back the 15-minute time frame. So this is where I got the took the trade, and then it ran a little bit towards the end of the day, and it had a nice little move in the after hours yesterday. And then look at this. This morning I was greeted to this. So I did take some out at $1.70 in the pre-market, feeling kind of proud of myself. And then, it kept pulled back and thinking, well, maybe it's over. And man, look what it's done. Um, I did sell some more at right at 2 in case it couldn't break 2. I sold a little bit over a dollar. It was already, I think, at 231. I wanted to get a dollar from my entry. So I sold a little bit here, and now I'm still in this one. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I don't have as much, of course, as when I started out. But again, take a look at the daily, and you'll see why this could be pretty exciting still. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, of course, but I mean, look at the void. Just look left. I'm anticipating obviously some maybe some blockage right at 3. It's tried to go over 3, and looking here, probably some resistance around 350, and then at 4. But it still has room. And these are exactly the types of charts that we love to see. Now, I am also in this one, and it's still working out quite nice. Francesca, I guess it would be called Francesca. This is an earnings play, one of the few earnings plays of the day. Not many, of course. We're not really in earnings season anymore. Look at the nice gap on earnings, and I ended up taking this one. This came from the Option Plays Magic. 1801 was the alert right at 9:51. So let me just go to 1801. So there it is. I got in a little bit later. Can't really remember. I think it was doing a little bit up and down motion. So I got in right here at 1829. Mark up there, 1829, and I sold some at the yeah, actually, that's right. I sold some right around this area here, thinking it might start to stall. And now look at this. I mean, it's I'm over a dollar on this trade. And what I was saying in the pre-market is that it's great to be in the middle of earnings season, but sometimes when there are very few earnings plays, a lot of the and people who love to play the earnings, they pile into, and when there's only a few of them, they pile into the ones that are working well, and this is definitely one of them. So I don't know what I'm going to do at the end of the day on this one. I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell it out, but we'll have to see how it ends, and I'll also take a look at the daily chart to see whether or not I want to hold any. Holly had some other really nice trades. I mean, look at this one. I missed getting into this one. I think I was making my smoothie at the time or something like that. 1335 was the alert, and up to $14. So I mean, there's a great percentage increase on that one. So Holly just had an extremely good day. One of the things Dan, our CEO, Dan Merkin, came into the room, and notice how many trades there are. There is still one open, and it's it's doing really well also. GPI 79.11 on the entry, 79.45 right now. Um, we're trying to find a manageable number of trades for Holly during the day. There have been days in which we've traded 30 or 40, 50, 60, and it's just too many. So it can be a little bit difficult, and I think what they're trying to do is put some algorithms in place that maybe are going to limit the number of trades. We had these are the alerts. These are the strategies we had. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 long and 3 short strategies that made the cut today. Now we can't know how many alerts we're going to get within each strategy. But it appears, based on yesterday and today, and Dan did say that they were working hard on trying to limit the number of alerts, try to get quality over quantity. And if this is what's going to start happening, that's fantastic, because it's a lot easier to manage them, because sometimes you don't have to, even if you don't get into the trade right off the bat, you can just see the way it's trading, and maybe it dips down a little bit, maybe it even gets stopped out and then comes back, and it's just a lot easier to manage when you have fewer trades. So I hope that is something that we can look forward to. And let's see now. I think that is it. Yes, that is definitely it. Yeah, I did have a little trade in this one. See See what this one is doing right now. Yeah, this one had a nice little pop in the pre-market and was watching this, had some news selling at some kind of a division of theirs. Did take a quick trade in this one, made a little bit, but got out. So that's a. Oh, I will watch this one going forward. See if it has any. Let me just see on the time on the daily. Yeah, you see this is why. You can see right here that it broke here, so it took out these two tops right there, and now it pulled all the way, but went all the way up here. I will definitely watch this one tomorrow because again, look left and there's this nice void. All right, well, that is it. Oh, look at this HIIQ from Holly now at 14 from the 13. What was that alert? 1335 alert. All right, well, I'll get back to this home page. And unfortunately, I'm not in this one, but this is the address to get into the room. It is a free room. There are no strings attached. What we try to do is we help people learn how to use our program. And you know, obviously I'm trying to trade my own account, and we have a lot of great traders in the room, all throwing out great ideas all day long. So I encourage you to come into the room. This is the address to use, and I get live at 9 o'clock and up to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here is the link you can use for a subscription. There is a promo code there, and if you do take everything we have to offer, it would be about $5 a day on an annual basis. All right, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.